Hi everyone, thanks for being here. I'm Michelle. Welcome to Ivy and Hayes Art Studio. I'm filming this intro a few days after I did the painting that you're about to see. I'm kind of bummed. I'm really sad. And I think my little pin, I can do hard things. This is hard just telling you about this because my grandson was here. He's 18 years old. He's getting ready to climb Mount Whitney, which was a big goal for him. So he was here. This camera that I'm looking at right now did not record. So he stood next to me, told you a little bit about Mount Whitney, and he's getting ready to climb it. So he wanted to paint a picture of Mount Whitney. So you'll see him in the overhead camera sitting next to me while I'm doing my painting. So I just kind of wanted to explain that. So when you see this random person sitting there, that's my grandson. So let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and pick up from where we left off as far as right when I started laying the colors down. So I think, the pin, I can do hard things. I think that night I was just so excited that he was here with me that this camera didn't record, my side view camera didn't record. I was just nervous, excited, everything because he was here with me. So sometimes we just do hard things and they don't work out. But anyway, I was just so glad that he was here. We had so much fun. We painted together. We listened to music. We told grandma, grandson stories. We laughed. It was a wonderful night. So I'll show you the picture that he finished. I'll show you at the end of this video. So let me go ahead and I'll let you get started watching this. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you the colors that we have. I'm calling this Smoky. This color is Smoky. And then we have Latte, which is a TLP. It's a little pigment color. We have Oxide Black, and this is by Amsterdam. And then we have Benevolence, which is another TLP, this little piggy. And then we have a Titanium Buff Deep, and this is by Amsterdam. And I added a little bit of Deco Art Satin Enamel to this one. So it should give us maybe some cells. I don't know, we'll see. And then I've got the same smoky color, but I added some graphite to this. And then we have, this is a metallic silver by Creative Inspiration. And the last color is copper by Amsterdam. So, okay. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down some of this smoky color as the base. I don't think I'm going to go all over here because this is where I'm going to put the color, the other colors. So I think I'm just going to concentrate this smoky base up here in this corner area here. So let's go ahead and pour some of this out. All right, and I'm just going to kind of move it around in this area. Let me go ahead and turn it. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. Let's go ahead and start with, actually I'm going to put a little bit more of this down here. Okay, and then we'll do some, this is the Latte. So this is a little pigment. It's a pigment color by this little piggy. We'll go up a little ways on here. So I think I'm going to try, I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to try to take the colors up all the way up to the side. This is Oxide Black. Give this a little bit of depth with the black. And then this is the Benevolence. This is another TLP. This little piggy. I just thought this would be a pretty color to use with the smoky. Just a little bit different hue of blue. All right, and then this one here, this is the Titanium Buff. And this is the one that has a little bit of the Deco Art Satin Enamel. So we might get some cells with that one. Okay, this is the same as the smoky color, but I put a little bit of graphite, Amsterdam graphite in here, just to give it a little bit more depth. Now this one is just an add-on that I thought might look pretty in here, was a silver. So we'll put some of that and just a tiny bit of copper, not too much copper, because oh my gosh, this will take over sometimes. So we'll just do a little of that. Okay, I think those are our colors. I'm going to start off on low because I don't want it to fly all over. I was going to add a little bit more Oxide black at the end too. So let me do that. Oh, I see some cells starting over here. That's good. Okay, and this is a lot of paint on here, so we're definitely going to have to get this off. That's pretty. I really like it, but oh my gosh, there's so much paint on here. How am I going to get this paint off of here? I'm going to just have to tilt it off. I don't know, but then that's going to ruin the design. Maybe I'll go back the other way. All right, let's see. Let me take a look at this. Okay, maybe we're going to end up with no negative space because I got to get some of this paint off. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to do. Okay, I kind of want more copper in there. Can I add copper? What would happen if I added copper right now? There's still so much paint on here. Okay, let's pop some bubbles. Okay, what do I like? I like this area here, and I like that area here. This kind of got a little bit in the middle here. It got a little blendy, a little too blended for me. So let's see, what can we do? That corner up there, I want to take it all the way up to the corner. Okay, we're going to add some more color on here.
Should add some copper.
Yeah, I'll definitely add copper. I'm going to add more all through this middle here. Oh my gosh, this is how I got in trouble last time. On my last painting, I started adding color to the middle, and oh my gosh, I ended up scraping that like 3 times. But I think we'll be okay on this one. Okay, maybe we can get a little bit more cells with this color here. Okay, and the smoky with graphite. Silver. And some copper. Okay. Keep your fingers crossed. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think I like that better, except this did. Okay, I think I like this. it's kind of like dark down here in the bottom, and then it gets a little bit lighter as it goes up. I think it's pretty. But anyway, let me go ahead and get my gloves off, and I will do a flyover with you so you can see it. Okay, here she is wet, and let's go ahead and just kind of take a look. We don't have a lot of cells. We've just got some little baby cells down here, more towards the bottom. And so I could see why it's called a chaos blowout, because you just kind of keep blow drying in with the blow dryer. I really wanted some negative space over here in this side, but oh my gosh, there's just too much paint on here. I just put way too much paint. And with way too much paint, I always get really nervous because, you know, I don't want it to crack when it dries. But it's pretty. The colors did blend really good. It's a really pretty color palette. And I'm glad I added the copper onto here, because I think the copper really added a lot to here as well. So, okay, let me go ahead and I will show it to you when it's dry. Okay, here it is dry. And I think I'm going to call this one From the Ashes, because it's darker on the bottom and then it gets lighter in the middle, like it's going up towards the sky. So anyway, I think that's what I'm going to do here. I can totally see why it's called a chaos blowout. And you know, I'm going to keep practicing this one, because I think when I do it again, I'm going to be a little bit more intentional on where I do the blowout, which direction. And so I'm excited to do this again. But I think for my first one, I'm kind of excited about it. I like it. I like the colors. I'm really glad that I put the copper in there. I think it adds to it. So anyway, just wanted to show it to you dry. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you very much. And I think that's a wrap, and I hope you come back. Bye for now.